Hello and welcome back to the Ghoul Gab Show.
Welcome to Ghoul Gab. Yeah!
No more episodes. Episodes are done. This is now chaos incarnate, freeform content.
We're on episode B.
Episode B, side A.
Yes, side B of our content.
We now only sell on cassette tapes.
We only record to vinyl. We only record to vinyl.
Yeah. You can only hear our stuff on old-timey radio stations that only play things from vinyl.
We ship our vinyl to our viewers.
Yeah, so that's why you're subscribing. You're gonna get a vinyl in the mail.
Yeah.
That would be cool though if we had our episodes like just the audio on vinyl. That actually would be sick. That'd be pretty cool.
We're gonna have to leave a timestamp so they can just click straight to the story reading and skip all this.
Probably. Yeah, we absolutely should do that because that makes it way easier. I mean, we already know how to do everything because we've been doing it for so long. So we already knew to do that.
Yeah, we're on episode 43 part B.
No more episodes! Freeform content! This is the new age! All right. We're started off with a very spooky story.
Let me know when you want to tap out and trade off.
Oh, you silly little pentafuck. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
Oh, yeah. We got to introduce ourselves.
Yeah, hello, and welcome back to the Ghoul Gab Show. Yes, it is me, once again, Flesh Valley, the one and only, the one and done, the two-time...
And it's me,
my co-star, Pentagoon.
the once in a lifetime.
For the few of you who care,
the once in a lifetime Appalachian cowboy. Yeah.
I thought, but Pentagoon, I thought you were from Texas.
That's what Appalachia, Texas.
From the branch of the Blue Ridge Mountains that goes into Texas.
Yeah. The branch. I'm from a tree. All right, we should read this story.
How about you just shut up? This story is from the r/nosleep subreddit, as all the good ones are, and it is called "Was I Responsible for What Happened at House 586?" ? This is a two-parter. This is part 1. This is gonna be a longer story. Are you ready?
I'll start reading. I'll be the one.
No, I'll start reading. Shut up. Here we go. Let's begin. I'm only writing this because my therapist coerced me into
Who wrote it?
This was written by hello_I_am_human_guy.
On Reddit.
On
sleep.
Reddit.
r/nosleep. r/nosleep.
Thank you for repeating what I said previously.
That's the part I'm reading.
Like credit to the subreddit, not the creator.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right, here we go. I'm only writing this because my therapist coerced me into it. She didn't tell me to post this story to Reddit, but I have to know. I need someone to help me. I need someone to tell me I didn't do it, that it wasn't my fault. I don't think I did it, but I don't know what to believe anymore. I haven't for some time. I don't want to remember, but I can't help it. It's always been there, in my mind, like a parasite. Maybe writing it down will also help me forget. I'll try anything at this point, to forget, to know. Sounds pretty interesting if you ask me. So 5 years ago, excuse me, did you have something you want to say?
No.
Okay, great. So 5 years ago, around mid-July, my family moved for the 5th time in 3 years. My dad's job was the reason. Always the reason. He never said it like it was his choice either. Transfers, deadlines, they need me out there. And the kind of tired pride that came with being the person a company could throw at problems. My mom and I were sick of it, but we never said anything. Complaining felt selfish when my dad already looked like he was being slowly hollowed out, and he provided for us, so we kept quiet. After 6.5 hours of driving, we arrived in a small Midwestern town. Not tiny, rather efficiently placed. There didn't seem to be much open space anywhere, except for the local park, but even that was pretty small. Compared to all the other towns I'd lived in, this one felt off. Maybe it was just my brain's pattern recognition sensing something different, like watching one of those early motion capture animated movies like Monster House or The Polar Express. I love those movies.
I love Monster House. I hate Polar Express.
Monster House freaked me out as a kid. I always played it at the when I went to get a haircut at the kids' place.
Polar Express is way too materialistic.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one growing up.
It was disgusting.
Oh, I've seen it now, but
it was like worship of toys. It was very weird.
Was it? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, they were like, oh, these poor toys, they're so neglected.
What are you talking about? There's no toys. They get on the
Polar Express
train.
Yeah, there's toy. They find toys on the train, and they're like, oh, these poor orphan toys are neglected.
They don't find any toys on the train.
They do.
Are you being serious? Or are you
yes, I'm being dead serious.
They literally don't. They have like
the
guys dance around, bring them the hot chocolate, then the girl loses her ticket, and the kid goes out on the outside of the train to get the ticket back. And then he goes on the top of the train, and there's like a homeless guy up there. He's like, I've been on this train. I know what's what. Follow me.
And then it's Tom Hanks. He's like, seeing is believing. And that's all I
It is. They're all Tom Hanks. Even the kids are Tom Hanks.
Children Tom Hanks.
No, literally, he did the motion capture for everyone.
What?
He did the motion capture and a lot of the face capture even for the kids.
Oh my God.
It's so weird seeing the behind the scenes.
No. What?
Did that just destroy your illusion?
Yeah, I've got just a bunch of Tom Hanks. These toys. These orphan toys.
There's no toys.
Why are we on a train like Snowpiercer? It's Snowpiercer with Tom Hanks.
Kinda, yeah.
They put the toys' arms out the side of the train.
There's no toys. I don't know where you got that from. That's
what I remember.
Well, you have I don't know how to tell you this, my friend, but you got a bad memory.
I'm gonna find that scene and we're gonna clip it in here.
Go ahead, right now. Do it right now.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it right now.
Do it right now. Do it right now.
I'm gonna have to get the movie and record that scene to show you.
Well, surely you can find it on YouTube.
I don't think that specific. It doesn't matter. We need you get back to reading. I'll find it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. You'll find it as you don't pay attention to the story. You're just looking for the clip the whole time.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
All right. Where was I? Polar Express. Part of your brain told you it was so lifelike, but the other part told you otherwise. A conflict of senses. He's talking about the town. If you have never been in a place you can tell is watching you, it's hard to explain what I mean. There was nothing obviously wrong with the town. It was not abandoned or falling apart. It was not empty. But there were cars, stores, people, a normal skyline, a normal sky. But the moment we turned into the neighborhood where House 586 sat, I felt something settle into my stomach like a stone. The house itself looked normal. That was part of what made it worse later. Something funny?
No. He's eating rocks. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't eat that rock.
The stone settled wrong in my tummy. There's some animal that eats rocks to... I think it's crows or pigeons. They eat rocks to digest their food in their stomach.
Ew.
Anyway, like they don't have proper digestion, so the rocks crush.
What is he, a Goron from Zelda? You don't know Zelda, do you?
I don't know whatever silly little
Goron?
reference you're referencing.
The Gorons in Zelda, they eat rocks. And they have like sirloin rock steak and the birds eat sirloin rocks. All right.
Obviously the Gorons were inspired by pigeons.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, obviously. The house itself looked normal. That was part of what made it worse later. White siding, clean windows, a neat lawn, no creepy vines, no broken shutters, no haunted house nonsense. It looked like the kind of place a real estate agent would describe as charming. We spent the day unloading boxes. Dad vanished into his office with his laptop as soon as the movers left. Mom tried to make the place feel like home by putting pictures up immediately, as if hanging a family photo could convince the walls to accept us. Once the last box was dragged inside, I asked my mom if I could ride my bike around and see the town. I was 16 and didn't have my license yet. To me, the bike was freedom. She barely looked up, just nodded and told me to be back before dark. I knew she was tired. We all were, but my teenage body wasn't ready to settle down yet.
That part, as if hanging the family photo could convince the walls to accept us, that's like AI.
Is it?
It sounds like AI speak.
I was gonna say it sounds kind of eerie.
Oh, that's what I meant.
I was just picturing like the Homer meme of him backing into the bushes, just someone sucked into the walls of the house.
Oh.
Just,
oh yeah,
that would be
like a vampire into the yeah. But my
right,
teenage body. Oh yeah, you're reading. That's right.
Don't repeat that word. Don't say it like that.
Yeah.
Don't. Stop it.
All right, good.
What time was my team? Was it ready? Settle down. Shut up. I rode down the road until the neighborhood thinned into a small town center. It was not huge, but not tiny either. It had the look of a place that had been built a long time ago and then left to keep existing out of spite. Stores sat too close together, the sidewalks were cracked and patched, the streetlights looked older than the cars parked beneath them, but it all held together. The first place I noticed was a gas station, and I went in mostly out of habit. I wanted something to chew on while I rode back. Candy, gum, anything. The moment I walked inside, the air hit me. It was warm and stale, with a musty smell like damp cardboard and old carpet. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead, the air conditioning was out, and it felt like the building had been holding its breath for a long time. I grabbed a bag of gummy worms and walked to the counter. The man behind the register didn't move. He was big, balding, with heavy skin and eyes that looked like they were constantly squinting at something far away. He didn't reach for the scanner. He didn't greet me. He didn't even blink for several seconds. He just stared like he was trying to decide whether I was real. I cleared my throat. No, that's swallowing.
Oh.
Is that how you clear your throat? I coughed.
He's scared. Yeah, fucking.
He just says out loud, "Gulp."
I cleared my throat. Gulp.
Gulp. Gulp. I cleared my throat. Hi. He slammed his hand down on the counter, hard enough to make the candy jump. "You're new here, aren't ya?" His voice was low and rough, like gravel in a drain. I hesitated, then nodded. "Yeah, we just moved in." That's my 16-year-old voice.
with his teenage body.
Stop! Oh my god!
Hey, it said it in the story. Why would you put that in the story?
I hate it. You don't have to keep saying it. It's funny. This dude is a teenager, just describing his own body to the reader. He's 16 years old.
No, this guy's 50. This guy's 50 years old.
Well, I guess from the start he was talking about his therapist made him write it, so I guess he's old. Oh, he said 5 years ago, around mid-July. So now I guess he's 21.
Okay.
Talking about his little teen.
Yeah, well, 21-year-olds are basically teenagers, so.
Yeah. He said, "Yeah, we just moved in." The corners of his mouth tugged upward, but didn't reach his eyes. "We don't get many new folks," he said. "People don't like leaving. Not once they've been here a while. So nowhere for folks to move into." He leaned forward a little more, lowering his voice as if he was letting me in on a joke. "Except for house 586. Folks never stay long there." My stomach tightened. I laughed once, the forced kind people do when they don't know what else to do. "That's my house," I said. "It's my house, mister." For the first time, the man moved like he was remembering he had a job. He picked up the gummy worms and scanned them slowly, watching me the entire time. The register beeped, loud in the stuffy store. "Well," he said softly, "I guess we'll just see how long this batch lasts." Wait, aren't they in the Midwest? I can't do a low gravelly voice without making them extremely southern. It's just not possible.
Midwest, like Appalachian Midwest. So they gotta either.
No, that's Appalachians is not the Midwest.
That's where I'm from. I would know.
Appalachians, of course, the Appalachian state of Texas.
Everyone is just southern, in town, out of town, Canada, Mexico.
The southern, it's spreading like a plague. It's going up the Appalachians, branching out into the Midwest.
All right.
Oh man, Canada's next. You're next, Canada.
Hey.
All right. Hey. He didn't ask if I needed a bag. He didn't make small talk. He didn't stop staring. That'll be 386. 386. Excuse me, I misspoke there. Sorry, little boy.
That'll be 586.
Well, that's my house.
Okay.
I paid, took my candy, and left as quickly as I could without running. As I left the store, I noticed my bike was nowhere to be seen. It was gone. At first, I thought I was looking in the wrong spot, like I had leaned it on the other side of the building without realizing. I walked the length of the wall. Nothing. I looked around the gas pumps. Nothing. I even checked the dumpster area behind the station like it had somehow rolled itself there. Nothing. The sky was turning orange at the edges. The shadows were getting longer. My mom was going to be furious. I walked home with my candy in my hand like an idiot, glancing over my shoulder the entire way. Every time a car passed, I expected it to slow down and someone to call out, to laugh.
Give me your candy!
My bike in the back. No, to show him his bike in the back of their car. Give me your candy. Also, I have your bike, loser.
They sound like Bill Clinton.
Oh hell, give me that candy. Why did I just roll with it? Why would they sound like Bill Clinton?
I don't know. It's teenagers walking around with candy in their hand.
It sounded like an old Southern president.
Yeah.
It's a part of the epidemic.
Yeah.
But that never happened. Obviously, what an idiot kid. The road was too quiet. The neighborhood felt too neat. The town behind me felt like it had swallowed my bike without leaving so much as a tire mark. When I got home, my mom was annoyed, but not as mad as I expected. She asked where my bike was. I told her someone stole it. Dad barely looked up from his laptop, and I was left standing there like an idiot. Well, this kid does not think highly of himself. Like an idiot.
His dad's playing League of Legends. Shut up!
I don't have time for stolen bikes.
I don't have time to think about you. Give me that candy.
I got a. Yeah,
he sounds like Bill Clinton. Give me that.
Give me that candy. You know, like Bill Clinton sounded.
Yeah.
I felt bad, said the kid. But what could I do? At night, after the house settled into silence and my parents went to bed, I went into the bathroom to brush my teeth. I never did the full 2 minutes like dentists always told me. It sounds silly now, but that just felt like a hassle. I feel you, kid. I feel
His teeth are like rotting. I should have brushed for 2 minutes every day.
Turns out he's actually British. He's got big buck teeth.
He's like, oh, I got me torch. Where's the torch at?
Oh, Mum, that was some bangers and mash you pulled for me. Oh, for sure.
Mum, you got any quid? I need to go buy some candy down at the shop.
She's like, oi, I thought you just bought some candy. Where's my change?
It's just more Cockney. Oi!
The dad's like, oi, I'm trying to play League of Legends in here.
It sounds... This is a little too British for us.
I think we need a different story.
Oh, what do you mean? This one's so good. This one's so good.
I didn't do those. It just felt like a hassle. 30 seconds later, I was spitting and rinsing my mouth out. I leaned down to spit one last time, and as I lifted my head to face the mirror, I thought I saw something. A shadow that my brain didn't recognize from just a moment ago. I squinted to make it clearer. Just a shadow. I turned around, and of course nothing was there. As I turned back to face the mirror, the shadow was gone. I then had a strange feeling, like someone standing just over my shoulder, slightly to the left. For a split second, my brain did what brains do and tried to make it normal. New house, new start. Don't fall back into the old habits. New houses always creep me out, but this time it felt different. I turned around. The bathroom was empty. I turned back to the mirror. Still nothing. I stared at myself for a long time, toothbrush in hand, feeling stupid. This kid really hates himself.
I don't want to brush my teeth.
Stupid idiot.
He doesn't want to brush his teeth. He's having like he's like, maybe it's because I haven't slept in 4 days and don't ever brush my teeth.
If it's idiot. All right. The mirror showed only me and the small bathroom behind me. The lighting was normal, the air was still, and I was just being paranoid. I went to bed and told myself I was tired, which of course I was, exhausted even. As I laid down, covers up, I told myself this time it would be different. We wouldn't move again. I told myself that this was home and I needed to accept it. What are you laughing at?
He's been awake for 4 days, that's why he's so tired. He's seeing shadow people.
I don't think that's it.
He's definitely seeing shadow
delusional.
People. Yeah, he's just a crazy 16-year-old. Yeah. He's like,
I mean, remember at the beginning, this dude is 21 and he's saying his therapist said he needed to write it down.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. She didn't tell him to post it to Reddit, though. He's doing that because he's so paranoid he has to know what happened.
She's reading the story and she's like, this is really bad.
Do not post that.
She's like, I don't even want to finish this story.
But yeah, I remember he was saying that he decided to post it to Reddit because he was like, I have to know. I need someone to tell me I didn't do it.
I think there's a rule on nosleep, specifically on Reddit, nosleep. You have to write the story as if it's real or something like that.
It has to be portrayed as someone finding documents or someone telling their real life story or something like that. Yeah.
It's stupid.
I don't know. There's some good ones on here.
No, I just meant like that because so many people will be like, "Oh," at the very end of the story, they'll be like, "Oh yeah," and I'm emailing this to Reddit right now. Like,
yeah. Well, I guess how do you what do you think of like the start? How the story is portrayed as like a real person writing it. Like, I mean, this dude who's clearly gone crazy or something.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's if it's the story.
Yeah, because I sometimes people just tack it on at the end and they don't really make the story fit the subreddit.
So far, it's just the story. So far is I'm a teenager. I went and bought candy and I came home and my dad ignores me.
Well, I mean, he was talking about the town made him feel weird. There was just stuff that fell off.
I don't want to brush my teeth.
He's a relatable kid.
Yeah, probably. You're right.
the way he absolutely seems to hate himself.
I'm so tired. I don't want to brush my teeth or take a bath.
Well, it sounds like it's not because he's tired. He just never brushes his teeth that long. I mean, that's pretty teenager typical. The last days of summer passed by as they did everywhere else. Although I actually managed to make a friend this time, Mike. As the school year started, I was glad to find out that me and him were in the same classes together. I was always too shy to make any more friends, at least on my own. August passed quickly. I got good grades and my dad worked. My mom was tired. She was always tired. That's a little ominous. She's always tired like me. We're just all insomniacs.
Dad keeps her up every night.
To ask, playing League of Legends in the bed on the laptop.
Yeah, they're playing. Yeah, we're playing video games late. Go to bed, son.
Yeah, me and your mom got some League of Legends.
We got some legends to make. I mean, games to play. Go to bed.
He doesn't actually know anything about League of Legends. He's just button mashing, but he has like 1,000 hours on it.
I wasn't saying that at all. He's like, oh,
That's what
son,
it sounded like.
me and your mom are staying up late to play some games. Get out of here.
This guy's like, wow, my dad is really into League of Legends.
The mom's worn out, but she's very happy for some reason.
My mom's always tired. Always got a big smile though. All right. I had forgotten about my uneasy feeling about the town, about my own house. It was all just normal now. It had become my life. Mike probably helped a lot with that. And life went on. But it soon stopped again. It was just another night like any other. It had been a long day. Multiple tests at school that I barely studied for. Me and Mike broke a window playing wall ball. It says walla ball. I think they meant to say wall ball. Playing wall ball.
Playing Waka Flocka.
Waka Flocka ball. Me and Mike broke a window playing wall ball with a baseball because we couldn't find a tennis ball. That's just stupid.
That's impossible.
It doesn't.
You can't.
It would bounce, but it like.
You'd have to get really close and like kind of throw it like straight up where it hits the wall barely.
I guess so. I don't know. Maybe I've had some baseballs like T-ball baseballs like are kind of squishy and they do kind of bounce. He's 16 still playing T-ball. And I was grounded for the weekend. It was getting late that Friday. I was still stewing in anger at the yelling match I had with my parents about the broken window. It was an honest mistake. Why couldn't they see that? I even offered to work to pay for it, but my parents were having none of it. I was mentally drained and just completely done for the day.
Why don't they understand I'm trying to work for it? And their parents like, no working in this house. No chores. Like,
well, if you ask me, that seems like weird behavior, honestly.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like it seems like his parents are acting a little weird. As I trudged up the stairs on my way to get ready for bed, I was lost in my thoughts. My angry thoughts. I walked down the hallway, but as I passed the hallway mirror, I stopped. What? You're laughing at every other line.
It's just
Let me
weird.
get through it. Jeez.
Go ahead. It's just weirdly written. My angry thoughts.
You wouldn't like to hear my angry thoughts.
We were playing wall ball with a brick and we broke a window. Like, what the hell is going on?
They're like, we like the added challenge. We take wall ball pretty seriously, me and Mike.
It hits Mike in the face. And he's like, Mike's like, I don't want to be friends anymore. I'll work for it. I'll work it off.
He's like, damn it, Mike, you're not taking this seriously.
That's a big deal.
This isn't a game.
It's Major League Wall Ball.
Major League Wall Ball.
Playing with the medicine balls.
You just throw it, just goes and just sticks in the side of the house.
That's what a baseball would do. It wouldn't. It would barely bounce
I don't think
off.
so. I think it definitely could if you threw it too hard, but I feel like it would bounce off. I feel like I had to have thrown baseballs at the side of my house at some point in my life.
Do they have a brick house? They must have a brick house.
It doesn't say. If it's a brick house, it's definitely fine.
Yeah, but like...
Maybe we'll just assume they do just for the sake of continuity.
Your parents are pissed off. They're always working on the computer, and they just hear boom,
just dude,
and they're like, "No, just stop!" That's why they're angry.
Out of nowhere, they just hear, "My nose, damn it, Mike, you fucking idiot! This isn't a game." I walked down the hallway, but as I passed the hallway mirror, I stopped. In it, I just barely glimpsed movement behind my shoulder. My heart quickened and my brain immediately tried to rationalize it again. I turned. Nothing. I told myself it was lingering stress from the early days in town. That explanation worked until it started happening more often. I told myself I was paranoid. I started grasping for any explanation. I knew that nothing was happening, but my senses told me otherwise. Soon it got to the point that the hairs on my arms and the back of my neck would stand up any time I passed a mirror, like something was always looking through, watching me. It kept getting worse and worse, until... One night I was floating through my nightly routine, because I was high on cocaine. That's what it sounds like. And then I realized, oh no, I'm a ghost.
He's like this, floating through the hallway like a vampire, thinking angry thoughts.
Yeah.
Being
like,
afraid.
Oh no, my angry thoughts turned me into a vampire. This was the worst part of my day because I knew that I would see that shadow again. It was always there, in the bathroom, in the mirror. I turned the faucet on, put my toothbrush under the water, then slowly looked up. I froze. All the lights were on in the bathroom. This was mandatory for me now. But in the corner, through the mirror, I could see a figure. Not a shadow. A clear figure that seemed steeped in darkness despite the lights. I could just make out the hood it wore. I couldn't move, or wouldn't. I'm still not sure which it was. But I didn't move. The shadowed figure I didn't move.
I'm not gonna comment on that. I couldn't or wouldn't. I'm not sure which it was, but I didn't. It's like Dr. Seuss. It's Dr. Seuss.
That doesn't rhyme at all.
It just sounds. I couldn't or wouldn't. I'm not sure which it was, but I didn't. Like, it's just, I don't. Okay.
Well, I think it's all a part of the lingering paranoia.
Oh, God.
Probably.
So,
all right.
So weird.
All right. The shadowed figure then twitched. I couldn't bring myself to turn around this time. I just stared at it. And finally, it lifted its head ever so slightly and stared back. I could just make out two tiny dots from within the shadow of its hood. Eyes, staring directly into my own. My heart raced. Adrenaline pulsed through my veins. I built up courage as my fight or flight response activated, and I turned, spinning around so quickly I almost fell. Nothing. Again, nothing. I turned back to the mirror. It was gone. I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't know if I was crazy or if I was living in a sick, demented hell. I put away my toothbrush and turned to try to go to bed. I knew I wouldn't be getting much sleep that night. But as I turned, I felt a gentle tapping on my shoulder. My blood ran cold. My face went pale. My body locked up and all my senses screamed. I ran out of the bathroom, slammed the door, shoved a chair in front of it, and piled the chair with everything I could lift. That was it. Whatever was happening to me, I couldn't ignore it anymore. The next day, I tried talking to my parents. It was after dinner, while my mom was putting dishes away and my dad was half listening to the news. "Do you think this house has too many mirrors?" I said casually. A normal thing for kids to say, of course. My mom laughed. "It's a normal house." My mom laughed.
It's a normal house.
My mom laughed. My dad didn't look up. Mirrors make spaces feel larger. As he was playing League of Legends. Again. I tried again. "Have you ever noticed anything weird with them? Like, reflections?" My mom's smile faded a little. She gave me the look that parents give when they think their kid is being dramatic on purpose. "Are you still upset about your bike?" What? I thought to myself. How did she come to that conclusion? No, I just mean like, you know, shadows and stuff. Things moving. Both of my parents turned and looked at me. I could see it in their eyes. "Oh no, is our kid crazy?" their stares said. I then nodded and said, "Yeah, I guess I'm still upset about my bike." It was easier, although to me it didn't make any sense. It had been long enough since I lost my bike that I barely thought about it. After that, I stopped bringing it up. Occasionally, I would think I saw something in the mirror, but nothing like that one night. It felt like being afraid of the dark at an age you're embarrassed to admit you still feel it. I couldn't talk to anyone about it, which might have been the worst part. I was alone. But even still, life went on. I went to school, hung out with Mike, but my grades worsened. I rarely got good sleep, and my parents seemed more and more distant. At first, I left the bathroom light on, then the hallway, then a lamp in my room. I started taking my phone into the bathroom so I wouldn't have to look into the mirror for too long. I brushed my teeth with my eyes pointed down at the sink. I shaved the peach fuzz on my upper lip without looking at my face. I avoided reflection in windows and screens. I avoided anything and everything. Oh, that's a good point. If he's seeing stuff in mirrors, would it be in any reflections or just mirrors?
I don't know, honestly.
Like maybe that's just him being paranoid, or maybe those are good instincts.
He won't look at his phone anymore. He can't go to school because there's windows everywhere, and because schools have windows. Like, everywhere.
I guess that would be terrifying if you're paranoid about all reflections. That'd be tough.
I think my problem so far is that nothing's happening.
Really? You don't like slow burn world build-ups?
I'm scared of shadows. It's literally scared of his own shadows, what it sounds like to me so far.
I mean, again, he's literally like, oh, I've gone insane. I'm paranoid. I'm crazy.
Literally, like, I need to shave my peach fuzz. I need to brush my teeth. Sorry. Go ahead.
But the less I looked, the more I felt it. You know that feeling when you think someone is staring at you, and even before you turn, you feel your skin tighten? That became my normal state. Oh, that'd be awful. School didn't help. The whole town had a weirdness that was hard to explain. People were polite, but their politeness felt rehearsed. Teachers smiled too long. Students asked me questions that didn't make sense, like how long we planned to stay, and whether we liked twins or not, and if my parents worked late. That last one happened more than once. I can't really explain it better than that. I didn't know if I was being paranoid because of what happened in my house, or if I actually noticed something worth noticing. I tried to make friends anyway, but aside from a few people I felt comfortable enough to say hello to, there was still only Mike. But honestly, that was enough for me. I love Mike. Fell in love with him. We got along very well.
Started to think the character might be schizophrenic.
I mean just from like the first paragraph, that's what it seems like. We got along very well, and we hung out most days. Eventually, I felt comfortable enough to invite him over to spend the night.
Mike's not real.
That would be insane.
I think he's not real. All right, go ahead.
That would be crazy. Eventually, I felt comfortable enough to invite him over to spend the night. I didn't tell him why. I couldn't tell him that I was too terrified to sleep in my house, to sleep on my own. I need you in my bed, Mike. I need you.
We're gonna sleep like your head goes down there and mine goes up here, so we're like, have you ever done that with people?
Like, so that your faces aren't close together.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
You sleep inverse.
Yeah. Of course, then you turn and you're like, oh, their feet are in my face now. Is that better?
You go,
I need those feet, Mike. Come on.
Give me them.
Come over to my house.
Give me them Piggly Wigglies.
Oh, hell, Mike. I just need your feet. He's got the plague. The summer plague.
Oh, hell, Hillary, put them Piggly Wigglies in this mouth.
Oh, disgusting.
Stupid.
No.
Ew, Hillary Clinton. Ew.
Ew, gross. I couldn't tell him that I was too terrified to sleep on my own. I knew he would look at me the same way my parents did, and then he would grow distant too. I told him it would be fun, that my parents ordered pizza and I had a decent gaming setup, normal sleepover stuff. He came on a Friday night. For the first few hours, everything felt normal. We ate pizza rolls, drank soda, and played games. It was the first time since we moved that I felt almost okay. My parents seemed relieved to see me acting like a normal teenager.
Mike's not there. He's just chugging two people's worth of sodas.
Yeah, it sounds like the parents see him too.
Yeah, I know, but like the kid's crazy. Mike, he drinks two sodas, like two persons worth of sodas.
Wow, he loves soda and pizza rolls.
He eats a whole bag of pizza rolls. He's using two controllers.
He's super fat.
Yeah, he's using two controller in each hand.
His parents are like, we need to get him a friend.
He's like, this is great, Mike. And they're like, what the hell is happening?
They just look at each other like, just ignore it, but go back to legal ed.
His teeth are rotting out of his mouth because he doesn't brush them off. Too scared of the bathroom.
Okay. All right. I'm honestly not sure if they see him or not. It seems like
I think Mike's fake. He's a fake friend.
Friday night. But the mirrors were still there. At one point, my friend went to the bathroom, and I stood outside the door listening to the faucet run, feeling ridiculous. When he came out, he looked fine. He's just listening to his friend just like he's just like letting rip in there. He's like
he's like wow, I feel ridiculous with all my angry thoughts.
And then presses his ear even harder to the door. When he came out, he looked fine. He didn't say anything. No pale face, no confusion, no fear. I told myself that meant it wasn't real. I told myself. Later that night, after my parents went to bed, we stayed up watching stupid videos with the volume low. Around maybe 2 in the morning, we heard a sound from the hallway. A soft scrape, like something being dragged gently across the floor. We paused the video. It happened again, closer this time. Mike laughed nervously and said it was probably the house settling. Old wood, pipes, normal noises. I wanted to believe that so badly that I nodded. Then one of the doors down the hall creaked open. Not slammed, not thrown, just slowly opened as if someone had turned the knob carefully and pushed it. The sound was quiet and controlled. Mike sat up. Was that your dad? I shook my head. He's asleep. He's always asleep this late. We listened. Footsteps came, slow, light, barely there. Mike whispered, "Hello?" No response. The footsteps stopped. The hallway went silent again. After a long minute, my friend shrugged and forced a smile. Okay, that was weird. We decided together that we didn't hear what we thought we heard, and honestly, I still wasn't convinced yet that I hadn't already gone insane. We went back to the video. The tension lingered, but exhaustion eventually smothered it. Around 3, maybe later, I finally fell asleep as another video played. It was the best sleep I had had in months.
What do you think they're listening? What do you think they're watching?
In my mind, all I'm thinking is just the goat scream. They're just listening to.
You just sound like a robot.
Like, literally come to Discord. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just picturing them watching like just dumb old YouTube videos from like 2012 or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When I woke up, I rubbed my eyes and enjoyed the feeling of being well rested. It was around 11 a.m., and I had slept soundly the whole time. I looked around my room. Mike wasn't there. At first, I thought he was in the bathroom, then the kitchen, then outside, waiting for his parents. He wasn't. His shoes were still by the door. His backpack was still on the floor. His phone was still plugged into an outlet in my room.
Oh, he's in the mirror.
That, like, he goes in and his reflection is his friend following him. That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
I walked through the house, calling his name quietly at first, then louder. My parents came out of their room, annoyed, and asked what I was doing. I guess Mike left, I said. At least, I can't find him. My mom frowned like she was solving a minor inconvenience. Maybe his parents picked him up. He didn't take his stuff. My dad said, maybe he forgot it. My mom looked at the shoes by the door and hesitated. That is strange. But then she did what adults do when something threatens to become real. She turned it into a manageable problem. She told me to call him later and ask. She told me not to worry. Mike didn't have a cell phone, and I didn't know his home phone number, or if he even had a home phone. So all I could do was wonder.
Does he even have parents?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, hold on, wait. His phone was still plugged into the outlet in my room. He doesn't have a cell phone. I don't know, maybe he meant he doesn't have... Maybe he meant he doesn't have it on him because his phone is still in the house.
He left his he left his phone that didn't have a cell phone plan in the charger. I cannot believe this story is coming to a close.
It's not. This is part 1.
Oh God.
I'm assuming that was he just like miswrote.
All right.
At school on Monday, his seat was empty. I told myself he was sick. I almost believed it. Tuesday came, still empty. Wednesday, still empty. No announcement, no whispers, just absence. I thought about going to his house. I even hopped on my new bike and went to the address he'd given me once, because I had written it down in my phone like a normal person. When I got there, the house looked like it had been empty for years. The windows were dusty, the lawn was overgrown, the mailbox was rusted shut. Well, that's interesting. I stood on the sidewalk with my stomach turning and told myself I had the wrong address. I pedaled back home, nerves twisted and mangled. But that night, I finally found him. Looks like I've hit the character limit on Reddit. I can't write anymore tonight. It's too much for me. Oh, and I see the subreddit guidelines say only one post every 24 hours. I'll post the rest of my story sometime soon. It's all coming back to me. If you don't hear from me again, I'm sorry to leave you hanging. I'll try to get the rest out. I'll try. End of part 1.
Oh my god. That was a really solid part 1.
Yeah? You mean that with every fiber of your being?
Yeah, every one of them. Every tassel,
every fiber,
every tassel on my shirt.
With every tassel of my shirt, I believe that woo doggy.
Just woo woo. I'm reading these. There's 5 comments
on the first one.
If anything happens, get a weapon to protect yourself.
Oh, is that people like talking to the guy?
Yes, if anything happens, get a weapon from who?
Get a weapon to hit those shadows.
It is not normal for people to just go poof. It's really a great comment.
I gotta know that you finally found him, OP. You see that the author responded.
What are these replies? These are meta.
If I had only known. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry. I gotta know if you found him. I'm so sorry. 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 I didn't. I'm sorry. Wow.
Definitely
a sane person. Clearly, you're not super hooked into this story so far.
It's a really good story, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, like, holy... I thought about going to this house, and then I did. The whole story is...
Why are you hung up on that?
Because it's bad writing. It's stupid. He literally... He's like, I see shadows in the mirror. I'm afraid. Everyone acts weird in this town. My friend, he's homeless. That was the whole story?
Well, no, I looked at it as like something is weird with his friend. Like he gave him an address to an abandoned house.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's weird, and he just disappeared. Plus, I mean, there's obviously something weird going on in the town. Like people are weird. The dude got a weird feeling.
This story
disappears. Turns out his home was not lived in.
All right. Well, there is only one more part, so
there is.
I don't want the story to burn me.
So you never want to. You're just like, no more creepy stories. I'm done.
No, this story. I'm like, this story's gonna screw me. It's gonna be like, it's just gonna have a bad ending. I know it. Ugh.
What do you think would be a bad ending from what we've seen? Like, try and predict the ending. What do you think is going on?
So far, it sounds like obviously there's something weird going on with his friend. I predicted he's not real, and he might not be real. Either that or his friend really is like horribly neglected and like has been staying in an abandoned house or something. And I think he might kill his friend in the end by accident or something. I don't know. Ooh. There's no foreshadowing other than seeing shadows in the mirror and stuff. I could be judging it preemptively.
I feel like because I was getting feelings of like a cult or something.
Really?
Like the dude at the gas station, like everyone, like no one leaves except for people in House 586. They never last long. And he's talking about like the people around the town are weird. The kids at school are asking him these really weird questions. And then
that's true.
The address that Mike gives is this abandoned house, almost like Mike was a plant or something, you know?
Like trying to convince him to do something.
Yeah, like you know, almost like the whole town is a cult, and they're like, all right, go befriend the kid and put him in a false sense of security or something like that. I don't know. Those are the kind of feelings I'm getting.
They haven't described Mike like at all.
I know, it was just like he was there. He was a friend. We played wall
We
ball.
we decided not to believe anything happened. Like, why not? Like a
Is
weird
that what he
wording.
said? No,
Yeah,
he said
we.
I decided.
No, he said we.
Oh yeah, we decided that we didn't hear what we thought we heard. Well, that's because they're like, oh, we heard creepy sounds. They must have not have been creepy sounds. It must have been something normal. Which I mean, that's what kids do. Like, no one's going to assume that something weird is weird until like it's too late. Like people always try and be like, how can I make this normal? That's kind of
That's
what
why I
I would
sleep
do.
with a machete next to my bed.
Do you?
Yeah, so when a robber breaks in with a gun, I have a machete to confront him with.
You have a machete to what, to cut the bullet in half, to deflect the bullet back at him.
my thick, dexterous machete movement.
Thick? Why is it?
Yeah,
thick?
like a thick machete.
It's like a
like-
guts machete.
Like a that's what I mean. All
It's a big,
machetes,
thick piece of metal.
all machetes are thick. You know, like that, like kind of clumsy weapons.
Well, they're meant for like hacking through small branches and stuff. I don't know. They feel pretty. They're pretty thin.
You know, I like to call them a kukri. You know, kukri.
Can you spell that for me?
Kukri.
Do I want to know why?
Yeah, it's like that. It's that type of weapon where it's like a machete, but like it kind of like comes up like this and it gets fat on the end.
Oh, like a proper weapon.
Yeah, that's what I have in my room.
It's basically like a weird little sickle.
It's like a little boomerang.
We had two machetes in my garage growing up, and one of them like came to a jagged point on the end, and I was like, that's the one I'm gonna go outside and play with.
I was using a machete and the handle broke, and the machete like blade flew out of it.
Yeah. Those blades can be really bouncy sometimes. It's weird.
You know, but I thought about
Awesome
cutting.
machete.
I thought about cutting down a tree with it, and then I did.
Cool. Me
I
too.
thought about it, and then I did
Me
it.
too. No. Son of a bitch. You're not gonna let that go, are you?
It's just I just don't. I don't know. So I like it just seems inefficient or something. I don't know. I'll judge it when I hear the end of the story.
The ending of part 1 definitely seemed a little rushed, I will say.
I just honestly, part 1 seemed like it didn't need to exist so far.
It definitely seems like they're trying to make it more psychological horror. Like, you know, there isn't just something killing people right away. It's like, is it real? Is it not? Which I guess plays at the whole story of this guy's writing it, a story from 5 years ago, and he still thinks he's insane.
Oh. You're still here? So, go home? Oh, you're wondering what the real outro is. Well, we recorded for too long and underestimated Reddit times, but go on. Part 2 will be out soon. Go on.